We're live. Hey, lovelies, it's Suze, and we are back for another exciting day inside the Style Lab Club here of our How to Build a Capsule Wardrobe workshop. Dun dun dun! I can't believe it's day 3. Can you guys believe it? I do have my comments up today, so I'm excited to be able to interact a little bit more without Brittany having to text me your questions. But can I just say that I am so incredibly proud of you guys. So excited for your momentum and growth. Yesterday was a big day, a big day. We covered a lot of ground. We identified 8 of our capsule wardrobe pieces, and we started talking about outfit creation. So I just wanted to thank you guys for showing up like freaking rock stars. Woohoo! And really impressed with all of your interaction and your outfits. I mean, have you guys watched the stream? You got to go and look if you haven't had a chance. Do scroll down because we've had some really cute outfits inspired by the core pieces. We've had some jackets and joggers and sprucing up our look. So that is what it is all about. And if some of you guys are just joining us today, we've had some new members join, so welcome new members. We love having you in here. This is a safe space of creation and imagination, so welcome. But some of you are just starting. You might just be watching for the first time today. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, okay? Don't feel like you're behind and, you've got to, kind of do some cartwheels to catch up. I mean, I get it. I've been running around like a crazy person today. So, life is at a fast pace, and I want you guys to, be able to take some steps and get a little bit of momentum and action and create these wardrobes. And we're going to have several more days of being in the group with follow-up. So I want you to know that there is time to catch up and watch the 2 replays. Inside the group in the guides. The first 2 days are in there already. And the workbook is available there. It's been actually flagged at the top with some instructions how to download the workbook. And Kimberly has put a post in how to download the bonus PDF with the shoppable links on your phone by getting it out of preview. So there was a couple of issues with that too. People were looking at it in preview mode and couldn't click on the links. So anyway, thank you again, lovelies, for showing up and sharing your achievement and your results so far. I'm just so excited for you guys. So today we are going to get into the last 4 pieces from our capsule to inspire you to have them, to locate them. All right, we're going to do that, and then we're going to dial into a little bit about how to get yourself to the next level. Okay, I noticed that in the group there was many questions about finding things that are right for your body shape. So curvy shapes especially, and washes of jeans, for example. There were a lot of questions about jeans, about the rise. There's a lot of questions about what pieces are right, what shapes. So I just wanted to let you know that this is my superpowers, is finding these resources. For example, there was a question about the camisole. When I'm working with my clients one-on-one and in the membership, this is the information that I, drop down and give them 20, that gets texted to them, or a phone call if it's one-on-one with the high touch, work that we do. So these are the kinds of things that we work with you guys on a continual basis over a period of time, right? I don't want you to feel like under a lot of pressure to figure all this out right now by yourself, right? This is a community where we share and we're doing things together. That's why I developed membership, is because I wanted to have a group where a private community where we could really, kind of bare our soul, talk about our stories, and understand more about ourselves and our self-image, and make these steps to bring those results of wanting to have an empowered life where you can just breathe and you feel calm, you feel aware and balanced because you have a wardrobe that supports that, right? So we'll get into that a little bit after we get through all of our stuff. So I'm just going to show you guys the workbook sheets that were at the end of the workbook, the sheets. But first, before we get into that, I want to acknowledge 2 winners of our raffle. We still have some raffle prizes going for sharing. So many amazing shares. So Linda Gartner is the winner of our Starbucks gift card. Thank you, Linda, for all of your encouragement and showing up like a boss in all the comments. So we really appreciate that. And then Carrie Morris is the winner of the Celeria Veneta facial soap, which is this soap, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's lemon verbena, and I wanted to keep it for myself. I know where to get it. Actually, it's a shop in Oak Park, and we're going to talk about handbags today, and they are an importer of Italian luxury handbags. So they're now creating this amazing goat milk soap. So Carrie, for sharing your outfit, thank you, girly. You're the winner of this raffle. So tomorrow we're going to have a bonus session too, and so there'll be a chance to win another couple of raffle prizes. So with that, let's get into our next section, which is the last 8 pieces. So I'm going to, I'm going to wait. I'm just going to show you those in real time, and then I will flip through to outfit creation when we're ready for that. So yesterday I kind of flipped ahead and I showed you the bright colored v-neck top that I was suggesting for all your Zoom calls, headshots, things like that. A bright emerald or emerald green or raspberry or magenta. Just magenta and turquoise are 2 colors that look good on all skin tones. Just trust me on that. So that was our bright colored top, which is actually listed as number 9 in the book. But I wanted to be able to show you guys some outfits with that top yesterday. So today we're going to, actually our 9th pick is going to be the classic coat. So I'm just going to show you what I have for coats. And I just kind of tell you a little bit about how important outerwear is for everything, right? So I've got my dark rinse jeans on today, and my my little floral yellow and gray top, which I love. It's perfect under jackets, and it's a really good little v-neck top. So anyway, I'm going to show you. I noticed that there are some comments from congratulating Linda and Carrie. And there's a question about, I'm going to have to scroll down in a minute after I go through the pieces. So this particular coat is just a very, very simple, basic. And if you guys can notice, it's also in this Loden green, right? So the brand is Halogen, and it is a Nordstrom brand, sort of a lower end brand, one of their brands. And what I love about this, I actually got it at Nordstrom Rack, you guys, last year. So it's just a very simple, classic coat. I would go so far as to say that it's not so much my style in that it is very simple and classic. I tend to go for leopard, but I already have a leopard coat, so. But I kind of got this because I knew it was a really good basic to show you guys. And when I put this on, I just feel really polished. And it's the first thing that people are going to notice about me when I show up live to an event, to a networking, to a business call, what have you. I visit boutiques a lot. They're going to see that outerwear. They're going to see that I took the time to look for a coat that lights me up, that makes me feel really good. It keeps me warm in the winter, of course. We have to always keep in consideration our climate, right? So this is a good one for Chicago. Now, when it's really, really super, super cold and I'm outside walking the dog, you better believe I'm going to put on my puffer coat. Yeah, I do have a Michelin Man puffer coat that's for walking the dog when it's 0 or polar vortex or whatever, right? So you can have more than one coat. Matter of fact, I highly recommend that you do have more than one coat. Please tell me you have more than one coat. I have many. Like I said, I have a leopard one and I've got lots of fun ones. Good places for coats. So coat like this, I mentioned Nordstrom Rack. Actually, J. Crew has really good coats, and so does Banana Republic. And you know the makers of the blazers that I mentioned to you guys, Tahari and Theory. Actually, not Theory so much, but Tahari for sure has beautiful coats, wool coats. I love a good belted coat. I call it a robe coat, and that would be this one. So this coat is definitely a transition piece. So it's a lightweight faux leather from Zara, and it is a long coat. So what I love about these maxis being on trend again right now, it's great because they give you more coverage, you know, and then they're also very chic and stylish. So Zara is a great place to go and get some foundational pieces that are not going to break the bank. So I always like to suggest various different price points of everything, right? Because it's actually more creative to dress that way too. I call it like the high-low, right? So you could have your expensive, you know, high-end piece, splurge a little bit and buy something from a higher-end designer, and then combine them with your Gap jeans, right? You've got that high-low. So this coat from Zara I love because it's got this tie that is very, very flattering for all body types, this belted waist. So even for the curvy girls, I highly suggest a belt because it's going to cinch you in, right? And like I said, I called it a robe coat. You could also call it a trench coat, like a single-breasted trench coat. That is a must-have too. So I don't have any at the moment that I'm wearing just because in Chicago, you only have like a month or two in the fall, and then a month or two like in the spring where you would actually wear a transitional piece. So I don't have as many of those, like coats like these. I have more of the heavier weight ones because it's cold for so long here, right? So again, that's just a climate issue. So that's a classic coat, and it's our ninth pick. And I had a lot of questions about accessories yesterday, so I'm super excited to show you guys the next three pieces on our list. And I had questions about what type of shoes and how to pair them with pants. So I'm going to show you guys. I have all my pieces right here, and I'm going to show you how to consider the hem length of your pants for the joggers and the jeans and the wide legs and all the things, and what shoes are going to go with those and not interfere, because that's what we always worry about, is like, where's the hem and where's my shoe, and what distance should I have, and what's too much and what's not enough, right? So but the first one I will show you is the crossbody handbag / clutch, because if you're just going to choose one, I mean, you know, we're going to have more than one purse. Hopefully you guys do. Because I do love a satchel and I love a tote. And those would be the other two handbags I would recommend for you, right? But if it's just going to be the one in the capsule, which is also, as I mentioned, your travel wardrobe, we're going to do the crossbody. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one from Selleria Vanita. So I love these guys. They're an Oak Park boutique, and they do have a pop-up sometimes in the city and in Oak Brook if you guys are in the Chicago area. And what I love about them is they have these classic one-of-a-kind pieces that they import directly from, they have 4 different designers they work with in Italy. And what I love about the Italians is they've been making leather for 1,000,000 years, right? So they're very eco-conscious already with their sustainability practices and the way that they protect the environment. So you can be guaranteed that these pieces are all made with that in mind. And they're all very versatile. So I can take this is actually a cool guitar strap that you can add on to their handbags. So this is actually eco leather. It is a faux leather, and it has a crocodile print, and it's the perfect size, you guys, for everything I need in here. It's got, you know, my sunglasses, which also house my little readers. It's got my wallet. It's got my mask and my lipstick and my car keys. So you could even then put in a water bottle. It's big enough for that. So this is Selleria. So I did put some links into the shoppable PDF too, where they will show Selleria's, the link to Selleria. This is also them. How gorgeous is this? Love, love. And it's this burnt orange. It actually goes with a lot of stuff. It's more neutral than you guys would think. So I wear this one all the time in the summer, especially because it's perfect for like going to a concert or even just grocery shopping. You've got space for your, hand sanitizer and your mask, right? So I love the details of these little tassels. So again, they have something for everybody as far as your style. Another great place to shop for handbags, you guys, is resale shops. Seems like that's one of the things that people switch out a lot, so you can definitely find great items that are probably very gently worn or not worn at all. And there's ones that are online too. So Trends Oak Park is the one that I go to here. It's in our neighborhood, and they also have a good website. This was actually found in Portland, second time or something, I can't remember. Really good one. And so it's from a designer label, high-end label called Low. And I just freaked out when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh. So I always like to have something in the warm family and the cool family of colors. I'm going to get into that a little bit with outfit creation. And that's how we gel an outfit, is we choose more or less to repeat the color with the mindset of, is this a warm color or is it a cool color? And I'll go into that. So anyway, what I love about this is it's a warm color, right? It's got the browns and the tans. So it's going to go really nice with yellows and oranges. And I've got my warm color action going on. And then what I would do is I would pair this with a warm colored shoe, a slip-on. So now I'm going to sit down so I can talk to you guys about shoes, because there was a lot of questions about shoes. I'm just going to sit down a little bit here. So these are slip-ons. They're mules. Sometimes the word mule sounds weird, but it's not an animal, right? So these slip-on, they're a platform. They have a little platform here. They're actually quite old. They're probably about 5 or 6 years old. I love them. Sometimes it's hard to find platforms right now. They're not quite as much on trend. So again, resale shops, online and in person, you can find these mules. And why I love a slip-on like this is it gives me that comfort. I actually use a little insole, and for the arch, you can get these at Dr. Scholl's, you can get them at Walgreens, and I just slip them in here, right here, and that gives me that support because I have a very high arch. So I'm very fussy about shoes. They have to be a comfort brand. So they're known for the comfort. So these are Cordani. They're an Italian shoe maker, and they're known for comfort. So I will not buy a shoe that is uncomfortable, or if I have one, it's just a sitting shoe. Like I was saying to Julie Colbert today, I was guest starring on her live show, and we talked about sitting shoes. So don't have too many sitting shoes. All right, so those are one pair of slip-ons. The other pair of slip-ons I wanted to show you guys, kind of similar to what's featured there in day 3 in our workbook, is a loafer. How cute are these loafers? Oh my God, I want to kiss them. I love them because they're gold, and they're really, really neutral, actually. I love a metallic for a neutral. Of course, you're going to have one of these in brown and black, and then get one in metallic, okay? But if you're just going to have one for your capsule, I would say go with a dark brown. Live on the edge, right? Get away from black. Although black is very versatile, so I get it. But if you're able to, try and look for a metallic. So these are from Kenneth Cole Reaction, which Reaction is like the version of Kenneth Cole that's like the level down. You know, like Michael Kors has Michael Kors. That's his like mid-level, right? So I love these, super comfortable, and again, they fit my little arch support. So I need compartments, someone says. Compartments for what? I have some light weight, but I do like sweaters. Oh, okay, so with the layering, yeah. So that's the thing about these lightweight coats, is you can layer under and over them, right? If you give them a little bit roomier, which right now we talked about that, didn't we? Lori brought up that right now blazers are really boxy. And oversized is always a thing. But if you get a coat like this, coat is slightly oversized for me. And I did that on purpose because I do have like some big cable sweaters that I want to layer underneath there, right? So it depends on like how you want to layer, but yeah, it's good to have 1 or 2 pieces that are going to take that into consideration of what you're putting under it, right? And I'm just going to look and see if there's any blazers and coats. Yes, we're going to go through your mother-in-law's closet. I would love that. Yes, please pick me. I love going through people's stuff. It's kind of a perverse fascination. I don't know. I just love it, especially people's jewelry. Oh my God. I'm getting, just a preview for you members who are in here, for you guys who want to join, our next Zoom style salon, which is these events we do at night. We bring our stuff that we don't know how to wear, is going to be on accessories. We're going to go deep into accessories. I totally geek out on people's accessories, okay? I mean, I like when I go to someone's house, oh my God, they're like, yeah, I got a box of stuff I never wear. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, they miss you. I feel sad when I can't take all my accessories with me on a trip or something. I hate leaving my friends home. So anyway, we're going to go deep into accessories. Let's see. Oh, you're in Texas and you can't wear jackets. I wonder if that's Geo. For some reason, the stupid webcam doesn't let me know who's watching. But I know that's the thing about Texas is I lived in Singapore and Hong Kong for 5 years. I think I told you guys that. And I really missed not wearing a coat. Now in Hong Kong, you did have 3 seasons, but it was warmer. So you could wear a coat in winter in Hong Kong, but not in Singapore. Oh my gosh. Singapore had the 2 seasons was rainy and not so rainy. And it was just hot. It's right on the equator. So I didn't get to wear coats and I didn't get to wear boots. That bummed me out. Didn't get to wear boots. So when I moved to Chicago, you guys, 21 years ago, when I moved to Chicago, I freaked out because, of course, my blood had thinned living in a tropical environment. But I moved here in April and I couldn't find any coats and boots because the stores didn't have them. So anyway, boots. Speaking of boots. Yes, Stuart Weitzman. I know it's Stuart Weitzman. I love this boot so much, you guys, and I got him at a resale place. You guys know this about me. I'm very sustainable. I love finding things that are already out there and that aren't worn. You know, these are like barely worn. Look at the sole. Anyway, again, it's a platform. I go for these platforms, you guys, because I'm short. I'm 5'1", and I want to be tall. So I always look for the really comfortable platforms. But the other comfort indicator on this shoe, anybody guess? Stack heel. Okay, that's what that's called. It's called a stack heel or a block heel, and it provides ultimate comfort. We want to avoid spindly little tiny heel thingies, stilettos, for example. Avoid those, right? Because I mean, I do have clients that say that they're comfortable. Okay, but you end up wobbling around, and also you think about the tiniest little point of a stiletto. You're putting your full body weight that's coming down into that point. It's just no bueno. Anyway, they're dangerous. So can you guys tell I'm against stilettos? So go with a stack heel, a chunk heel, like these, chunk. That's going to be comfort. And the last one I wanted to show you, right? Oh, I have a little extra. Oh no, slip-ons. Oh, I totally forgot to show these, you guys. They were sitting over here. These are Jeffrey Campbell, okay? Another great brand, New York brand. And these are also Nordstrom Rack. These are cool. They're kind of retro, okay? They do look a little 90s, but they are super fun. How great with the snakeskin. So just encouraging you to think out of the box a little bit, because a snakeskin or an animal print or a metallic can be a great neutral. These are not as neutral as a black or a brown, but they're super fun and they show your individuality. So this really shows like me, the creative, imaginative side of me with these shoes. I get compliments constantly when I wear these. So these are a great slip-on loafer. All right. Sorry, I forgot to show those. Oh, the last boot I wanted to show you is dun dun dun. Yeah, the 90s are back. These designers, they kill me. It's always different though, right? Anyway, we used to wear these chunky, Doc Marten type things in the 90s. But this is Steve Madden, and I would say that Steve Madden does a really, really good job of a comfortable shoe that's well made that takes a nod to the high-end designers. So this is a nod to a Gucci boot. Yeah. And this is not inexpensive. This is probably, I think these were about 150. It's a leather, but it's got a lug sole. So again, it's going to be super, super comfortable, right? These are really amazing. I love these. So when you're looking at lengths of pants, because I promised you guys I would talk about that a little bit. So, okay, the wide leg pant, right? Now, here's the deal. If they're long, if you want to wear a pant, if you're like, I wear a pant that goes to the floor, right? Great. Your boot's going to go underneath it. No problem, right? Okay. Now, if you have a shorter, a cropped version of these, which I totally recommend you wear cropped jeans, you want to have the hem come, let's see if I can show you guys. So it's not really the best way. You really want the hem to be a couple inches above the top of the shoe, okay? So that when you're walking around, you're not kind of like banging the shoe on the pant, right? Like what could happen, actually, this happens with this boot a lot. If I don't have the right length, so I either go with a crop or I go with a super long one, okay? Because the crop, it's gonna hit right here. And it's gonna look really cute, and I can show off my boots, right? So that's the idea. You just wanna have like about an inch or two above, right? Not too high, because then that's proportionately not gonna look that good either. So I know we've got some tall people like Kathleen in here. She can get away with, you know, these longer jeans that are meant to be, you know, long on a short person like me, and they're cropped on her, right? The only problem she's gonna have is sometimes finding things that are long enough. But almost inevitably, I have to hem jeans, you guys. So they do usually make them for tall people, normal people, if you want to say that I'm short. So that is what you want to avoid, is just having something hitting that. So if you've got a pant that's the same length as the top of your shoe, it's going to hit it and it's going to annoy you. So that's really the key, Linda. I know Linda asked about that. But when it comes to the joggers, so again, it's the same thing. You just want this length to be an inch or so. You don't want the length to be longer than the boot. You don't want to have to tuck in anything. We don't tuck in ankle boots. Yeah, it just doesn't work, right? Because they fall out and you're retucking. No, the only thing that you're tucking into a boot is a tall boot. So a tall boot with a skinny jean, or a legging, or a if you're wearing a tunic or a dress, you know, tights, right? So tall boots they're not part of the capsule wardrobe just because it's an ancillary item. It's a great item, but depending on your lifestyle, you may or may not wear them. So that's why they're not included in the capsule. But tall boots are great though. They're great for dresses in the winter. And you can tuck in your skinny jeans to a tall boot. A riding boot would also be a tall boot, right? Or a cowboy boot, right? In Texas, I bet you have got some cowboy boots there, Texas. I know I do. I love cowboy boots. And I tuck my skinnies, my leggings, and things into the cowboy boots. So that's it on ankle boots, guys. Let's see if I can answer any other questions about, I'm on the hunt for a sock boot. Oh, Ashley, thank you for putting your name in there. Sock boots, yeah, you know what? I'm not seeing them right now as much. So we're going to have to, me too, I'm going to hunt with you. Let's look for some sock boots. They're comfortable. And I know Prada had a really cool one years ago. So you could look on like Real and Luxury Garage. And what else are some of the ones I'm thinking of that have those high-end designer pieces that are consignment and resale. There's also one in Chicago that's really good that has some high-end things, like North Shore Exchange is what they're called. And there's Kelsey's. If you guys are in Chicagoland, they have really good stuff too in LaGrange and in Hinsdale. So that's okay. The replay available, blah blah blah. You guys are funny. Just seeing if there's any other questions about the 12 pieces. So I'm gonna move on real quick because we are doing pretty good here in time, but I want to be respectful of our time. So I'm going to share screen. Oh, there it is right there. Day 3, outfit creation. Okay, so what I'm showing here, you guys, is, oh, I forgot to show you the sneaker. I'm going to show you my sneaker just while I'm talking about this outfit creation. Cool sneakers, huh? I'll talk about those in a second. So when we're making our outfits with our 12 pieces, what we want to do is we want to mix and match these core pieces back and forth all over the place, right? And what I have shown you guys in the workbook is a capsule wardrobe of about, it's actually more than 12 pieces, so I cheated a little bit. It's actually 16 pieces. And it's a cool color family, okay? So everything in there is on the side of the rainbow that is cool. So, you know, from black and, you know, gray actually is gray is a neutral that goes on either side of the color family. But think about the rainbow. So you've got black and you've got purple, you've got blue and green. And then as you mix in warm colors like yellow, for example, with, mixing that in, you're going to then go into the other side of the rainbow, right? So orange, red, orange, and yellow, right? So that's the warm side. So brown is on the warm side, right? So brown is a warm color. You're mixing orange. Template, if you will, to finish off a warm outfit with warm accessories. And you would have a gold necklace, for example. So I'm showing you a cool color sheet. So you can see that everything has these cool color tones. Silver is a great jewelry metal to mix in or oxidize, like my necklace here is a dark, it's kind of a black, with these cool colors. And I'm just showing you the different pieces in this capsule wardrobe. This is actually part of my Pack with Purpose handbook. So it's a travel wardrobe. What I've done is I've numbered each one of them, okay? And you can see white and gray are neutrals that are both warm and cold. And with some accessories, I actually listed out for you guys a sample itinerary. So that was kind of fun to take your pieces and number them and then give yourself like an itinerary if you were traveling, or maybe even just an itinerary of the week. So what's coming up for you guys this week, right? What events are you doing? And what activities are involved in those events? And you can create a outfit log. So you can create these outfits Sunday afternoon, the kids are at soccer with your significant other, and you can write down a number for each one of these pieces, take a photograph of each piece, and mix and match them. And create a strategy for these outfits, right? And then once you put the outfits together, then you take a picture of the outfit, and that's what we do. Again, when I'm working with clients one-on-one, is we identify what pieces they want to learn to wear more creatively, and we mix and match various different other layering components, and we take a picture of it, so you have a record of it. Okay, so you can see the ensemble list here is the numbers. It correlates to the numbers. So which ones go together? For example, like the floral long sleeve top with the cropped jean, with the ankle boot, and the statement necklace. That's number one, right? Meaning it's going to be for our itinerary. There we go. Don't get dizzy. A number one outfit. That was Saturday casual dinner outfit. Okay, so that's how this works, you guys. So definitely take some time. And once you have identified all of your capsule pieces, so like I said, we definitely have time over the next several days. I'm going to be working with you guys on finding these pieces, identifying them. So continue to put your questions into the group. Suze, is this what you mean by, an ankle boot that's going to go with these jeans that I have, right? So these are my foundation jeans, and this is my foundation jacket. What do you think, right? So assemble them, take a picture of it, put it in the group. That's what we're here for the duration of this workshop, which I'm going to be working with you guys until through the weekend, because a lot of you guys are watching on replay, and you're working during the day, and you don't have time to watch until later. So even though we started at 5, I've got people on the West Coast that's 2 hours earlier. So anyway, so that is outfit creation. And then I wanted to show you, these are the shopping links. So as I mentioned, there is a post from Kimberly, who's on my team, that shows you how to access these on your phone. It's easier on a computer because you can just download the PDF and then you have the links in there. But I just wanted to show you guys how all of these pieces, almost all of them, pretty sure all of them, have a link to them as to something that you can look for to fill out your capsule wardrobe. So this was a fun bonus piece that that we included. So, all right. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so hopefully you guys are all good. I just want to make sure that I didn't screw anything up by that. Okay. Cool. All right, so you guys, that is our capsule wardrobe. We finished our 12 pieces. I am super excited that we got through all this stuff. And I want to take a little bit of time to let you know that that the doors are open to my signature programs. So as I mentioned, I do this capsule workshop twice a year. And during the workshop, it's a week-long period of time, I offer my 2 programs at a special price. And I give bonuses and fun stuff. So it just encourages you guys to take action, because I know that a lot of you are watching throughout the year and you're wondering, I wonder if she can help me. I don't know. I'm just worried. Is it going to be expensive? Is it going to take a lot of time? And you kind of just hover around and you stay stuck. And you really don't ever get anywhere as far as moving yourself forward to the next level of what you want to achieve when you have a wardrobe that lights you up, that feels good, that feels amazing, that you don't have to worry about things that are falling apart or dirty or and don't know where to find stuff, and having to, just feel that overwhelm of not feeling confident, not feeling professional, any kind of feelings of low vibrational feelings of not having a plan, not being prepared, shopping without a plan, going and spending 2 hours at the mall and coming out with a pair of earrings. That's not what I want for you guys. I want you to achieve amazing things. We have this one life, and we are here to show up and grow, right? It's evolution. I always talk about evolution, that we are all growing. And when you take those steps and invest in ourselves and have that self-care and knowledge and knowing that there's a partner for us to help us get there, right? Like I always say, if I have a cavity, I'm not going to go and drill the tooth myself, right? I'm going to go to a dentist. I'm going to go to an expert. And if you guys, I can see from some of the comments, have a lot of questions about, what particular styles are right for you. What even is your style? You need a style coach to get you to the other side of that. And that's why I developed this program, the Style Lab membership, and working one-on-one with clients. I actually started working one-on-one with clients from the beginning. 10 years ago. That was all I did, was just the one-on-one work. And it was really last year during the shutdown that I realized a maintenance program that I had for offboarding my one-on-one clients. I had a program that these clients could continue to work with me on a much lower touch basis, on a monthly basis, and still have access to me to get them to continue to have the support from me. So I turned that maintenance program into a membership, because I saw how people were struggling working from home, kind of like wanting to be comfortable but not wanting to show up in their pajamas, on all these calls. So that's really where this membership, was kind of fully birthed. So I want to tell you a little bit about the membership, what it includes, and then you guys can ask some questions. And then tomorrow we're going to have one of my members, Lori Casey, who's awesome in here. She's been sharing a lot. She's going to come on for a Q&A, and you guys can ask us both questions about the membership. What is the Style Lab membership, you might be asking? If you guys want to have that support to look and feel like $1,000,000 every day, and a community of women, a mastermind of women, with accountability and women like you to collaborate with, this is the place for you. So what you are going to have is these practical steps that I've been teaching you. This is what I go deeper in with the membership. So it's that support of all of you guys who are balancing your career and your work life and your home. We're going to line it up so that you have these essential pieces. So it's the implementation, if you will, of the knowledge. So you're gaining all this knowledge this week of, what I need. Oh my gosh, I need these 12 pieces, and I need to learn how to make outfits. This is the knowledge piece. It's always going to be sitting there, but it's getting you to take that action and to find the pieces and where to find them at your budget, to create those outfits and make the pictures and weigh in on a weekly basis to have me there. That's what we do inside the membership. So you have the ability to reach out to me once a week via text or an email with your style questions. Suze, is this the kind of pant that you're talking about? I found these at Costco. Would they be okay to buy? And I'd be like, well, Costco, you could return it. You can't try things on there. So go ahead and buy two different sizes, or use your tape measure as I have taught you. And then next time you go, you can return the one that doesn't work. But take a picture of it, show it to me. Once a week we get to do that. It's a 10-15 minute interchange of time. The other amazing thing that you get inside the membership is access, 24/7 access to my members dashboard. So what is that? That is an evergreen community of content. And it's really fun. It's very visual. So you guys know how visual I am. I like pictures, and there's a lot of buying links in there. So if it's like midnight and you have a presentation the next day and you're like, oh my God, that thing's still at the cleaner, what am I going to wear? You can have access to this content where you can go in and look for how to put together an outfit for a Zoom call, how to style a long duster cardigan. They're all blog posts, if you will, that give you a visual of how to do it. There's videos. There's me talking and telling you and coaching you how to get an end result of a dynamite outfit, or a piece that's going to light you up in your body shape. So, for example, like there's one that I did recently on how to minimize the chest and midsection, what to wear for it. So there's a whole video on that, or it's a series of photos with links of things to buy. So that is the dashboard. So it's easy for you guys, and it's fast to feel great in your clothes. And that's what we want, is for you to feel good and have that resource. So what else are you going to get? So I do these fun office hours and style salon events. So you're going to get access to those events as your membership. They're paid events that you do not have to pay for. So every other month I do these amazing style salons. Like I mentioned, the next one coming up is going to be dialing into accessories. So I would love for you guys to join on that. Super fun. And let's see. And the other thing is, with the office hours, we do that at noon, so it's like a lunchtime. That's kind of like a lunch and learn, or like a social hour. So we switch back and forth between the lunch and learn, office hours, and the style salons every other month. And then, you get to download all of my books. Oh my gosh, right there. That's a savings of, with the digital book, is $4.49. So that's a $25 value right there. You get to download each one of those. So it is a year commitment. It takes time, guys. I don't want you guys to do this alone and try and do it over just a few months. Life gets in the way. We're busy, busy people. And when you show up and commit to yourself and invest in yourself, you get the results. Believe me, I'm working with a coach right now, a business coach. It is not cheap. But you know what? I appreciate the investment I'm making in myself. I'm showing my kids that I have, this workshop that I'm doing. I mean, they have to be quiet, no weightlifting, right? They're down there with the deadlifts, and I'm like, no deadlifts at 5 o'clock, because I am showing up for you guys, and I'm showing them that I work after hours. I work with my clients, my one-on-one clients. They've got full-time, busy lives. It's weekends, it's nights, where I'm going to show up for them, and my kids see that. They see that I have invested in myself to make myself better. So that is really what I guess I want to impart to you guys. Is I wanted to show you what you get with a membership, and then also why it's so important to take that step to invest in yourself, because I do get that feedback from people when I have the doors open to joining the membership these 2 times a year. Is like, okay, I don't know if I have the time to do this. Like, I'll just do it next time. Or, oh gosh, I don't really know if I can afford that. Well, I can tell you that when it comes to, investing in yourself, I just told you that I have a coach. I'm always working with a coach. I'm always working to get to that next level, because I know how important it is to show up for you guys. This is my purpose, right? Back to my origin story of my value. Like finding out that I didn't feel very good about myself, that I overshopped. I was a shopaholic. I was misusing my resources all the time. I was shopping, I was returning things, I was hiding things, from my ex-husband. And I felt guilt, actually, because I knew that if I had not spent the money on those 5 pairs of shoes that I was hiding from him, that we could have gone on a trip to Vietnam. I never went to Vietnam. I lived over in Asia for 5 years and did not go there. And I felt regret over that. I don't want you guys feeling regret for buying the wrong thing, right? And this is what I help you do, is to maximize your resources of time and money. And when it comes to time, I'm going to save you time, you guys. You know, this is all about time management. So working together with me as a coach, oh my God, you know, I'm going to reduce the amount of time you're standing in line at UPS to return something with a mask. You know, the last thing you want to do at the end of the day. Return something that you bought on Amazon, or I guess now you can go to Whole Foods. But you know, returning things, that is a vicious cycle of buy, regret, return, repeat. Oh my God, what does it take you in just frustration, even alone? And what is your time worth going to a mall and not finding what you need, or buying something that doesn't light you up, that doesn't suit your body and your style, and finding what is your style? How do you dial in to find your style? We go deep in the membership and one-on-one. So I would love for you guys to take that step and join the membership. I do have some bonuses for you this week. As I mentioned, the doors will be open till Sunday. So I'm going to be doing a wonderful quick Q&A tomorrow. Hop in the DMs if you have questions. The bonuses are the fees. So I'm going to give you guys a little coupon code to make it even more enticing to join this week. So the normal fee to join the membership is it's $250 a month, $250 a month. And you can pay monthly if you want. It is a year commitment, so you want to commit to yourself to pay monthly. There's a payment program, basically. So no worries. It's awesome if you want to do it that way. I do it that way with my coach. I pay her monthly. And if you decide that you would like to pay to get that month free, so if you pay in full, you get a month free. So it's basically 11 months of the $250. So that is one way to do it. And when you join during the workshop, you get a coupon code that brings the price down to $199. So you're going to get $199 during this week. Okay. So again, if you pay in full, I meant to say, yeah, I got off track a little bit. If you pay in full, you get 11 months for the $199. So you get a month free if you pay in full. So it's kind of like a little reward to take that commitment to pay in full. And then the other thing about the coupon, I just want to make sure that you see when you go into the sales page, I'm going to post in the group the information page on where to learn more about how to join. Okay. And you can see that there's the price of the $250 and then what it is annually. So the annual is, you know, the 11 months. There's a coupon code that says Capsule 21. So you're going to apply that at checkout. So at checkout, you put the Capsule 21 code in, and then it's going to show up as $199. Okay. Or you have the full pay price. I think it's $21.89. I think it's $21.89. Yeah, $21.89 if you do the full pay with the coupon. Okay. So make the commitment. Show up, analyze where you're spending your money and where you could be maximizing that, and join us in the membership. Yay! It is so much fun. I wanted to share a story about one of my clients, Rachel, who's actually one of my one-on-one clients. Because some of you guys, you're going to be doing this workshop, or you're going to be trying to watch it and trying to like find the pieces, and you're going to like, oh my gosh, I don't have time. This happened actually several times during the April workshop. I had people like just reach out, Suze, I love the idea of capsule wardrobe, so smart, but I don't have time to do it. Do you work privately with clients? I'm like, heck yeah, I do. And so I do have a 4-month package that is all about the hands-on approach. So you basically have access to me daily via text and messenger, and even Boxer with a walkie-talkie, and via email, of course, too. And I am reaching out to you every day to check in on what events are going on. And also with the one-on-one, we do a private session once a month. So that's either on Zoom if you're outside of Chicago, or if you're in the Chicagoland area, you have the option to see me in person. But I think it actually works great, probably works better. I think you get more momentum when you're doing some of these exercises yourself with me as your coach with that one-on-one session. So that's a one-on-one session each month. We start in the closet. Then we go and we do shopping the next month. The month after that, we go back into the closet, and then the fourth month we go shopping again. Usually because the fourth month, guess what? You're getting into a new season, and you're going to need that support. So that is the one-on-one. If you guys are interested in learning about that, I'd love to hop on a call with you. So we do a 30-minute call, and we go into your challenges, and then I share more about the one-on-one program. So the first 10 people to join, so you guys know, going to give you a little FOMO, are going to get to win a 45-minute style call with me. So you're going to get that from the get-go. A start out, we're gonna dissect your style, and we're gonna get you a plan. Okay, so that is the reward. 45-minute style call with me. If you're able to join, make that commitment to yourself. You know, once you decide, I've learned, I've joined some additional coaching programs with my coach just last week, actually, going to Nashville on her VIP day. So excited. Once I decided I was going to do it, I found the money. That's what happens. That's dialing it into the universe. Like, I want to do this program with Suze. I want to get myself feeling really good and not overwhelmed, only wearing 10% of my wardrobe that I hate. I've got, a hybrid work office coming up. I don't know what I'm going to wear because I, gained weight or lost weight, or I want to feel confident. I want to feel like myself. I want to have a renewed enthusiasm. And I'm going to invest in Suze, and I know she's going to get me there. I know that you guys have got so much out of this program. I mean, raise your hand and put in the comments if you guys have ever done a program like this online before. I'm just curious. Sonia is here. She says hi. And, someone was telling me, yes, they feel exhausted, right? By being in, exhausting by being in your closet and sifting through things that don't work anymore. So we're gonna heal that, right? We're gonna heal it. But yeah, I did have a comment saying that a program like this, just think how much you've gained in just 2 days, 3 days now, our third day together, how much you have gained by having these steps and learning. And we can learn and learn and learn, but if we never do, guess what? We stay stuck. We don't get there. We don't have the wardrobe and closet and life of our dreams because we don't apply it. And so that's really what this whole program is about. It's about accountability. It's about having that support and that training and the application to get you the long-term results. That's why I ask you to commit to a year, because if you don't do it, I understand certainly financial issues come up and such. So, if you do the monthly, I get it if you had to, stop. But I want you to get those long-term results, and that's why I encourage you to sign up for a year. So hopefully this was really helpful for you guys. We went a little bit over. Oh yeah, we have someone who shared that she's never done a program, and she's gotten so much out of it, and she's thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you guys for being here. I just want to commend you for taking this time for yourself and for investing the time in yourself. And I would really encourage you to think long and hard about making a decision for yourself and showing up for yourself and investing in the membership or the one-on-one. So reach out to me with questions. My team is here as well, Brittany and Kimberly, and they'll be available in the DMs too, just checking in on you, seeing what you need over the next 3 days to complete your wardrobes, your capsule wardrobes, what more support I can give to you guys, and how more I can help when it comes to making that decision to take the leap, invest in yourself. So I am so looking forward to seeing you guys in the wonderful community that we have. We have an amazing community of members and one-on-ones. Matter of fact, when you start working with me one-on-one, you automatically get the membership. So that kind of goes without saying. The one-on-one is that high touch, as I mentioned, and you automatically get all the benefits of the membership. So, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Take the leap. Yes, take the leap. Join us. Tomorrow, you're going to hear from Lori Casey, who she joined the membership in April, and she's gotten so much out of it. She's completely changed. I love seeing and hearing from her. So she's going to be on live with me at 12:30 Central. And you guys, I would love for you to pop on live with us and ask your questions. Ask her questions, ask me questions. The link to to learn more about the membership will be dropped in here as soon as I hop off, or Brittany's going to drop it in here. And you can look at how the different choices of paying what the fees are, and then the coupon that is good through Sunday. And then there'll be some emails too to remind you guys. And I hope you do it. I would love to have you guys in here. First 10 get a one-on-one call with me. And then with the private work, I do have some fun prizes too. You're going to get a necklace from Peggy Goodman, a choice, or one of these fun keychains from York Furrier. How cool is this lovely little keychain from these guys at York Furrier? So you get your choice of that if you join the one-on-one by the end of Sunday. And there is a benefit of paying up front with that too, just like with the membership. So you got the 2 programs. Let me know if you have questions. I love you guys. Keep doing the homework because we have some more raffle prizes for tomorrow. So keep putting your posts in with your homework. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to go and relax, and I will definitely be answering some of these questions that were in here that I didn't get to answer. So I love you guys to pieces. See you tomorrow on the Q&A, and have a fabulous evening, darlings. Love you guys.